Oh, that's not good. All right, hello and good morning. It's 8:27 a.m. in the kingdom. I'm waking up a little while ago with a wonderful stuffy nose, kind of head cold type thing, which is nothing exciting. Uh, Magak, what's up? I am Rick in Texas. What's up? Now there's other people here. They're on Twitch. Let me see who's here. We have three people on Twitch, three people on YouTube. We just turned on the broadcast. What's up, Rick in Texas? All right. I will get another cup of coffee, and then I need Windows Tech. I have to solve a problem today. I can't solve it. It's kind of like pestering me. Every time I try to do something on my computer, it says you have to contact your IT administrator. That was after I reinstalled Windows. I can't figure out what I've done. I've ticked, or something's wrong, and it's driving me a little bit batty. Let's get a cup of coffee, and then I will enter this problem to see if somebody can help us find a solution. Oh, one more cup of coffee to get started on this problem. Hey, what's up, Eric? I don't know what's going on. There's no work. I'm off today, so I'm just getting up, getting my life started. Getting my day off started today with no particular plan in mind. Okay. Whew. It's another day. All right. You coming down? Yes, I am coming down with a cold. I woke up this morning with the sniffles and kind of a head cold. I usually have a change of season cold, and mine has started. Hopefully, it won't be that bad. When am I going to the Camels again? Maybe in the morning. I think I will go in the morning, or maybe in the afternoon today. Yeah, around 3 o'clock today or in the morning. Let's see how the day progresses. David Green, hello. This damn starting of a head cold is nasty. All right, let me see my problem. Anybody have any? I need a Windows guy. Anybody has any information about the Windows? I can't log into Windows security. Keeps telling me IT administrator. I'm the administrator. I don't understand. This has been going on with me for about a week now, and I just can't take it anymore. I need to fix it. It's one of those OCD things where you just got to do something about it, even though it doesn't matter. Yeah, I have some slight OCD today. Coffeeologist, hello Randy, glad to see you on. What's happening, man? All right, I can let me show you a problem I'm trying to solve. Coffeeologist, anybody? We need some tech work here. Check it out. Let's see. Okay, when I come down here to the Windows, I have the Windows icon with a little caution. Okay, I click on that caution, and this opens up, and nothing happens. Sometimes it'll tell me I need to contact an IT administrator. Well, I'm the administrator. And that's it. Nothing will happen. I can't update. I can update, but I can't do anything else. This happened after I reinstalled Windows. So this is like a major deal. Terry Zaliva. So, what do I do here? What's going on with this stupid computer? I'm the administrator. Why I can't do what I want to do? Other users. There is no other users. Add an account, maybe? No. All right, we're stuck. I can't. I can't seem to figure it out. I followed directions online and it didn't work for me. Aha! Let's drink some coffee and worry about it in a minute. Dang, that's hot. Somebody else on here, when we were chatting the other day on Twitch, had the same problem. And they didn't solve it yet either. And I do believe I've had this problem in the past. Ask Copilot. That's a good thing. Let's see here. Copilot. Oh, I don't have it installed. That's why I don't like computers. They're complicated sometimes. I don't get stumped that often, but I just can't really figure out what they're trying to tell me to do here. Yeah, I'm real stumped. It's not like Linux where you just go into the terminal and you type commands and you can fix things. You probably can do it here in terminal, but I don't know anything about it. Use the web version. Snarky, good morning. I could use I didn't, yeah, I don't have Copilot on here. I elected not to install it. I had tried Copilot a while and it was annoying the piss out of me. Yesterday I deleted a few apps because they wouldn't leave me alone. Yesterday I deleted Facebook off of my phone and Telegram because they kept messaging me. Not people, the apps themselves. They wouldn't stop messaging me. And I had tired of it. I just got tired of it. I mean, I'm getting messages all the time from the damn people at Telegram Marketing and some other Facebook message things. So I just decided I'll leave all. I just got rid of Telegram. I've never used it anyway. And Facebook, if I need it, I can look on my computer. Does anybody else try Telegram? I tried it and I got annoyed with messages. There's all sorts of real scammy crap nowadays for all apps. Even WhatsApp has commercials and messages now that Facebook bought it. The problem is everybody in Saudi Arabia uses WhatsApp for business and personal. It's like really popular. And then in the Philippines, the whole country works on Facebook. So I'm kind of forced to have them because that's how people communicate where I'm at. But I don't like it. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the buttocki. Anyway, other than that, everything is good. I got wild this morning and I've been looking at around Hawaii for a good buy on a boat. I can't find a deal. Instead of buying an apartment or a house in Hawaii, I'd like to have a sailboat. Just keep it at a marina. That could be my house. Just for a little holiday. Just a thought. I try this every few months, but there's no good deals. Everybody selling something that's affordable is junk. It's amazing how much this junk is out there. In the boat industry, there's junk everywhere. You got to be real careful. It's full of junk. It's either junk or it's in a remote location where it's not worth anything. Fredo Frog, good morning. Uh, what's up, Authority? Yeah, Fredo Frog, do you know my computer problem? I cannot solve it. I cannot. It says I need to talk to my IT administrator to log into my Windows stuff to update. And I'm the IT administrator. Doesn't make sense. I've tried to follow their directions and it didn't work. Yeah, it's quite annoying to be honest. So, did you have a good talk to myself? I've been talking to myself for an hour. I keep talking with myself, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I don't have a project or a goal right now, and it's making me very confused for the past 60 days. Windows 11, let me show you the problem here, Fredo Frog. When you go here, you got your little Windows icon. You click on it. Mine opens up blank, and sometimes I get a message I need an IT administrator, sometimes I don't. It's just blank. And then when you come here, oh, wait a minute. Now it says it's MSI. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a problem. It's logged in under my gaming account. It's not logged in as myself. Okay, when we click security, open Windows Security, looky there. Maybe if I, Randy, you're talking to yourself. Sounds like you're talking after Earl. Sometimes. No, yeah, I've got the thing where I don't have like a project, a goal, or desire right now, and I haven't had one for 60 days. So I'm kind of in a loop mentally. What do I need to do, you know? I always have something, a goal I'm trying to achieve or trying to chase something. Like a couple of years ago when I wanted to go sailing and get a boat, I got it, I redone it, and I did that, you know? Now I need a new one. So I'm looking for a new passion or a new goal. Randy, you need to update. Yes. Yeah, I haven't seen that before. Go to updates via the start settings and see if you can Windows update. Yeah, I can do that. I updated Windows. When do you go to Dubai? We're supposed to go Sunday or Monday, but I don't want to go. I've told them I don't want to go. I hope they didn't buy me a ticket. Yeah, I can do the Windows update. That's not the problem. The problem is the Windows security. Yeah, I don't want to go to Dubai. I've had enough. I have no desire for anything or nothing in Dubai. I don't want to go. I'm totally not into it. Anyway, I don't want to mess with this stuff. Go to security via settings system. Okay. Let me show you where I'm at. Oh, hold on. That was plugged in. Okay. We will go to close that. Go to here. Go to settings. Go to, there is no just security, there's system. And no. Privacy and security. Now where? Go to security via the system settings. System. There's privacy and security. Top one. Where? Home. There was privacy and security. Hold on a second. My Windows is something wrong. Okay. Now we're here. Windows security. When I go to open Windows security, it does not. That's it. Doesn't open. It's a blank screen every time. Blank. Nothing. Freaking stupid problem that I can't figure out. Man, I haven't had this problem in years. I forget what I did to solve it. Yeah, I remember I've done this before. I've had this problem a couple years ago, and I don't remember. Log out and log in with a non. Let's try that. That's a good idea. Let's see if that'll work. I've had this problem years ago. Let's see here. Seems a lot of people having the same problem. Yes, there is a lot of people. 2 to 3 people on here a couple days ago want to know if I figured out to tell them how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. Hopefully I'll figure it out. I just can't remember what happened. I got to quit staring at it. I'm not going to figure it out. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and look at this screen for hours trying to figure something out. I've tried everything recommended by Microsoft. I miss the days you could call Microsoft and they would walk you through how to fix it. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, you could call Microsoft and they would talk 100 hours for free to help walk you through any problem. It was actually pretty cool. They don't have that anymore unless you pay them money. I don't know if you how old people are, but 25 years ago, Microsoft was like a really helpful company. They would do anything to make sure you could keep everything going perfect. Any little problem, even if you formatted the boot partition in your drive, they would tell you how to fix it. That's back when you needed 32 floppy disks to install Windows 3.1 or whatever it was. That's back when Windows took hours to install. It was terrible. After Windows 7, they stopped helping people. Yes, they did. They don't have the help centers anymore. There's nothing available. Anyway, I'm going to leave this problem alone. It's kind of making me a little not happy. Let my mind get free and clear, then I'll get back at this problem. More, I wish I could know what I did wrong. I'm thinking when I reset the computer up, it's created dual accounts. Security health setup seems to suggest rerunning the setup. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. If I rerun the setup, I have a lot of things to download and settings and all. It's going to really cause me a lot of headaches. Kane Rodman, what's up? Right now, it does everything I need and I don't have any problem. This is just a little annoyance. With my gaming setup and my OBS studio and all those settings to get them righteous and working perfectly is really hard. And I have them working properly. I have the biggest problem in the world getting OBS Studio to stream games all the time, and now I have it set up properly. Those settings are hard for me to figure out. OBS took forever. Not the whole system, just that app from the Windows downloads. Okay, we'll look at that in a little bit. Because actually, the system is running great finally. So I don't want to screw that up. We've been gaming every day, PUBG PC in the afternoons, and I don't want to mess my current setup. Is the problem? In my current settings, I don't know how I got it right, but I don't want to screw it up. Especially OBS. It's such a problem to figure out frame rate, band rate, data rates, and get everything set up to where it works properly. And now I have that done. So I do not want to change that again. It's real hard. Wolfie, geez, Louise, what's up? Where have you been? It's just early Friday morning, about 9 a.m., and I'm chilling like a villain, doing absolutely nothing. I got bored and I looked on Craigslist in different parts of America, looking at boats, trying to find one that's a bargain. Earl's doing great. He's somewhere running around. That's why I'm awake. Earl woke me up. You've been busy with work and life. I hear you. It takes yourself. It happens. I get that busyness going on. Yeah, I get that same scenario that crosses my mind. As before you got here, I was saying, I feel weird now. I don't have a goal and I don't have anything I'm looking for. You saw the Cyber Cab from a Tesla? No, I didn't see that. I don't have anything that I'm trying to achieve right now. I've conquered all the things I wanted to conquer, so now I'm trying to find something else, some other project, some other BS to get me busy about doing something, you know? So I'm in a 60-day, I don't know what I want to do phase. And what I mean by that, I'm here 6 months alone, investigate, regret it. Did you ever get a generator for your home? I gave the wife to go buy one. She did buy it. My wife is stingy. My wife's not stingy. She just don't like to spend money. And her thought was, we don't need a generator. I can suffer. Yeah. Elon is getting stranger. Elon's always been strange. It's just he's up in your face now and you didn't know it. I don't know if you watched this throughout your life, Fredo Frog, or you've been around the people. The elite, hardworking, successful people are always strange. You just don't know it till they get in the media and get in your face. But it takes a strange, elite, weird person to achieve the things they've achieved. They get hyper focused and they're kind of odd. Yeah, that's just the way it is. I've worked with many CEOs worldwide, and they all have some weirdness about it. I did not do the solar panels either. Wife don't want to spend the money, says it don't matter. My wife would rather suffer than spend money. It's different if she needed to use something every day, we would get this. But she is anti buying stuff to use only in emergencies. She's very funny that way. Yeah, she's real funny that way, which is good. She's kept me balanced. My wife is the one who's good with money. I'm the bad one. I'm always trying to do something, but she's the one that's the good money manager. She's the reason we paid off our second house in like 3 years. She's the one that handles shit. Wasn't your bill crazy? It is crazy. She don't want to do it yet. You know what they do now? They just turn off the air conditioner and suffer to lower the electric bill. They just use a fan, sit around and suffer so they don't use the electric. It's crazy. She'd rather just turn shit off and not worry about it. That's her style. Instead of spending money, we just turn it off. It works. We didn't spend any extra money and the electric bill's lower. They're just hot now all the time. If it's boiling hot, they'll turn the air on downstairs. Everybody sleep in the living room so they don't waste money. I paid my house in 3 years, no more loans. Yeah, I did the same thing. So my wife said it's better just turn shit off. Why do we have to buy something to save money? Just use one AC. That's what they do. They'll only use one downstairs, shut everything else off. They'd better just sit in front of a fan and sweat to death. That's okay. Let them go for it. Really. She just don't see spending money for something without immediate gratification. They grew up with no air conditioning. They just had fans. So even though everybody likes air to sleep with, during the day they don't mind. She don't mind sweating to death. Wild and afraid, what's up? She's in Mindanao right now. She left Butuan, headed to her mother's house with all her sisters and brothers. Her mother's 80th birthday is like tomorrow or the next day, and they're having a major party in Mindanao. Get an inverter AC. I have everything in my house is inverter. Air conditioners, inverter. Refrigerators are inverter. I replaced everything with new inverter appliances 3 years ago. So we've already did that. Yeah, I'm not really sure if this inverter thing saves a lot or not, but we have it. What am I up to today? Man, I don't know. I woke up with a bit of a head cold. And I just really, I'm not kind of like unmotivated to go. You know, when you get a cold, damn, air conditioner is loud. When you got a little cold, stuffy head, I don't really feel like doing much. Yeah, I don't really have any great things that I want to do today. I was saying earlier, I need a project. Yeah, today's Friday. I will relax day at home, but I need a project. I'm not used to not having a project. I need some type of a personal project I'm working on or something I'm trying to do or achieve. And I don't really have something going on right now. You know, when I was growing up, I always had a car I was rebuilding. I was always doing something. I had something in the garage being built or worked on. I like to do that kind of stuff. You need something to do also. Yeah, I need a project. Either a nice old car or another boat or something. I don't know. I need a project that I'm working on. I like doing those things. I've been looking from boats to cars trying to figure it out. I've even looked at properties to build something, but I already have property. We just need to build something. My problem is I'm stuck here in Saudi working, so I can't really take on any across the planet projects. I have to do something here. My sailboat project was terrible. Remember that damn dude? Oh my God. The rebuilding sailboat project was a bitch. That was a nightmare. Barracuda, hello. So I need a project that's local, something here. I haven't figured out what it's going to be yet. Yeah, I don't see how a lot of people live without a project. Project Speedo model. There you go. Put Earl in a cat competition, become a winner. Hell, Earl ain't gonna be no winner. That cat's retarded. That cat's dumber than hell. Yeah, that's a useless cat. Dumb. I believe he may be mildly retarded, to be honest. Not joking. I think he is retarded. You know, they have cats that have retardation. I think he has it. He does the stupidest shit. Sometimes he'll sit at the door and just look at the door or the wall for no reason. What happened to the chef living on the boat? That's gone. We sold that boat. That project's over. Thank God. Go feed the camels. Yeah, I'm not. It's not today. Anyway, we're going to get into some kind of a project. Real estate in Saudi is since opening up to the world. This is, I don't know, it looks pretty good. I've been seeing it. I've been looking at different ads. You can come and buy a house in Saudi now. I'm surprised. I think a lot of people will, but they're looking for upper middle class. So I don't know. They're only looking for well to do people to come here. If you look at the prices and what's for sale, it's for people that already have money, which is understandable. You don't want a bunch of broke people coming here. I think the minimum apartment you can get like a 2 or 3 bedroom apartment for $100,000 in Riyadh. So that's actually reasonable. Can you live stream Mecca? I don't go there. It's 20 hours away from here. Randy for U.S. President Project. There you go. Colin, what if you started a wine production project in your garage? Make a lot of money. I don't drink, so I wouldn't promote it. Yeah. You can't go to Mecca unless you're a Muslim. Let's be honest here, okay? Let's think about this. And there's a technical problem with anything and everything. In Islam, it is believed and known and a fact every man born is born a Muslim. Every woman born is born a Muslim. If you by birth are born a Muslim due to the Islamic beliefs and in the Quran clearly stated all those are born Muslim, There is no such thing as can't go to Mecca because you're not Muslim. Wait a minute. Everybody was born Muslim, it says in the Quran. So how could someone not go to Mecca? Everybody was born Muslim in the belief in Islam. So why can't you go? I don't see any problem. There is no revert, no convert. You are what you are. Have you ever been to Lebanon? I have never been to Lebanon. I've never had a reason to go. I have actually never had a reason to go there. I've never had any. The only place I've been near there, I've been to Jordan. You have to re-accept Islam. Why? Why do you have to re-accept your birthright? There's technical problems with that actually don't make sense. You can't say one thing in a book that's always been the same and never changed in the words throughout the world, the one book, the one Quran. You can't read that and then interpret it as something different. Really, you cannot. Born a Muslim, you are a Muslim in Islam, in Quran. Anyway, that's a big subject. I don't really want to get into it. You want to go to Mecca, go to Mecca. You don't want to go, don't go. I'm not a religious person, and I don't give a shit about no religion. Sorry. Yeah, I don't care about religion. Whatever you want to do, you can pray to your dog, your cat, your God, your mother. I don't give a shit. I'm not religious. I don't really give a shit about religion. Whatever you want to believe is up to you. You can pray to your refrigerator. I don't mind. Not my business. Really, I don't get. I just really don't care about it. Medina is open to non-Muslims through the tourism. Uh, Work more on pro man character. Oh, I need to. I haven't logged into that account in forever. Yeah, I have not played around with Promo Man in a long time. I don't even remember the password. It'll probably be a headache. I have not played with it. I haven't even looked at that account. Is anybody there? Let's see what's on Promo Man. I haven't even touched that account. How Saudization of jobs. I wish it would go quicker, personally. I wish that Saudization would be stronger and faster. Yeah, I'd like to see more Saudization faster. They're working on it, but I'd like to see it faster. We need 500 passwords. I got so many freaking passwords. Got Saudi colleagues nowadays. My whole department is I'm the only non-Saudi. You see where I work. Now our company has many people. I will not allow anyone to pray for my refrigerator. I personally, my office is 100% Saudi. Now there's other departments. They have projects and maintenance where we have all nationalities that go out into the field. But my office and my department is 99.9% Saudi. I'm the only non-Saudi there. Yeah, and I think they put me there because I get along with Saudis and we're about the same mentality. But other people, after calling a lot of people dumbasses and stupid, they decided it's better to put me in the Saudi department. Because when they put me in another department, everybody complains, goes to HR. He called me a dumbass. He said I was stupid. He said my nationality was ignorant. So they was determined during my holiday to move my office into the Saudi department. And now that they moved me there, there's no problems anymore. They had me in projects, and people always get upset and demeaned when I tell them how stupid they are. That stopped. Well, people do the dumbest things. And so they put me with the same like minded people. So I'm now in the intelligent department where we're all fairly understand the world. You don't understand. Some people from these third world countries come over here and they're back asswards. They don't understand jack shit about anything. Normal stuff that you learn in life, they have no clue. They do the biggest screw. It's really, our guys that work in projects have a lot of patience. Yeah. All the guys in the Saudi department, we're all friends and we laugh at the idiots. And we all hate the same people, so that's cool. Me and all the Saudi guys, we talk about the nationalities we don't like. Oh, I hate them people too. Oh, God bless. So we can all sit together and talk about the other nationalities, which is nice. We all have similar hatred for different people. uh, I'm not going to say which ones we hate. I don't want to cause no problem today. Yeah, I don't want to go into it. But we all hate the same people, which is cool. Extra cool. What's funny is people have to come in our department to talk to Khalid. I forget what Khalid's, he's in charge of many things. And certain nationalities come in and then we talk about them when they leave. Oh, I hate them, baby. Yeah, me too. So we just sit there and talk about how we hate them. I'm Saudi and I know what you mean. Yeah, you know who I mean. I bet it's India. Actually, Indians is not the problem. It's people from somewhere it's non-Gulf Arabs. So I'll generally say that. It's Arabs who are non-Gulf. And I ain't going to go into it deeper. Non-GCC Arab guys are just the worst. And there's 2 or 3 countries. .55 Fahrenheit in West Tennessee. Whoop, whoop. Sounds like Saudis use deodorant. Yeah, Saudis are good, clean people. Not like the other folks. The people that don't use deodorant is India, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. These people have a big problem with hygiene. So they have a problem with hygiene. I traveled and lived in most places in the world. I don't know if you guys will understand this, but there is some people where our mentality and the way we live with our family and our daily life is almost parallel. If you grow up in America in a religious type or in the South and you come to Saudi, you'll be able to sit down with Saudis and you guys will think everything the same. You're no different. But somebody from other places, you don't have the same mentality. Their works, their desires, what they think about is just weird. But if you come to Saudi and you're with Saudis and you're an American, you just feel like you're with your cousin or something. You don't feel weird. But if you go sit down in India or some other place and talk, even the Philippines, I have not one Filipino friend. I've had a house there for 30 years. And I just don't like those guys, the people. I don't understand their mentality. They're so weird and childish. I can't relate to them. No offense. If you're Filipino, I can't understand you. You know what I mean? I don't get what you're thinking and what your goals are and what you're trying to achieve. And a lot of these third world countries they may be an Abrahamic faith. They may be Christian. They may be Muslim. They may be Jewish. But they also have a mixture with the Abrahamic faith of superstitious bullshit that's kind of like voodoo. They're not accept you as long as you're not from them. They will, but I don't care. It's just their belief. They have religious belief here, But right on top of it, they have some kind of voodoo nonsense, superstitious bullshit they believe. If you could, oh God, there's some weird stuff they believe. They're really, it's kind of like harami type shit. Like, why would you believe that? They just really weird. They got some strange beliefs. Kind of witchcraft, witch doctor type beliefs. They're just weird. Bahrain has a reputation as safe and clean places. Yeah, Bahrain, all the Gulf countries are fine. The GCC countries are all good. You go around here from Kuwait to Saudi to Oman to UAE, your Gulf countries, people are just more American like. The witch people are creepy. Yeah. Do you live with the Shia people before? We have Shia people around. It's not a big deal. Here's the way I see it, Colin. Your Sunni Muslim is basically the mindset is the same as a Pentecostal Christian type belief or a Baptist. We're more on that level. So Islam and Sunni Muslim and a Christian conservatives, we believe the same. Whereas the Shia is more along the line of a Catholic. A little bit of wine, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, it's okay. They're a little more on the liberal side. So the Shia is liberal and the Sunni is more conservative. And in America, the Christian is more conservative and the Catholics are a little more liberal. That's my view. In the Navy, most Filipinos are cooks and mess deck in the... Yes, they are. They do most of the domestic stuff. Hospitality, domestic. I think Indians are very rude people, speak very direct. You don't ask, they expect. I don't know. I can't really generally stereotype somebody that I don't really hang out with. I had a friend from Mumbai, Marcel. I'm sorry, but for me, I see Shias are not Muslims. They're your opinion. Yes, some people feel that. It's up to you. But no, I have had great friends from India. I worked with a guy named Marcel for 15 years. Him and I were good friends. But he was from Mumbai, a major city, and he'd worked abroad his whole life. And we could relate to each other. Badgers man, what's up? Actually, I watched a story today that was really intriguing. It's about the sail around the world sailing thing. You know, there's these people that solo sail around the world. Every few years, there's this big race. And this one race, it's about a 300-day solo race around the world. Dangerous sailing thing. And the one who came in second place was a guy from India. And he had attempted it once. He fell and broke his back and had to be rescued. And he decided a few years later to try again, and he came in second place. And I watched his story this morning, and that old boy, that was nice. So I really appreciate him. Let's see, where is that damn video I watched? It was a wonderful story. So not everybody's the same. There's some things that are different. I watched that today. Where's that story? Yeah, it's a 300-day race alone at sea.
Severe back injury. I cannot get up.
I can't remember his name. Anyway, whatever his name was, what a great story. I was craving cake Sometimes I crave cake. You know something, Darkwester? Have you tried at the Baskin Robbins? They have a wedding cake ice cream. That son of a bitch is wonderful. What's your opinion about the Goat Life movie? I've never seen it. I don't know. I have not seen that. I've heard people talk about it, but I don't really know what it's. I heard generally what it's about, but I don't know. Got to try that. Wedding cake ice cream from Baskin Robbins will cure all your needs for cake. It's so nice. It may be seasonal, but it was good. Yeah, I don't know anything about the goat life stuff. What some guy came to the airport, got picked up by a stranger, worked there for a long time, supposedly. The sailor was solo sailing. Yes, yeah, they sail solo around the world. It's a major race, 300-day race. Second place winner was a guy from India, and his story is great. I really liked him. He's a good guy. I tried the Coke Oreos. They were nice, was it? Well, I'm back on carnivore, so I'm not eating anything. Coming out with Gladiator 2, it looks good. Really. I can never see how solo sailors stay safe in the middle of the big ocean. It's dangerous. People die. They don't stay safe. They do die. People die all the time in these ocean races. It's not safe. That's why it's such a challenge. It's like Mount Everest. There's no reason to do it, but people do it. Ross Edgley swim around the UK. I need swimming around the ocean is dumbass. Shark going to get you. How did your wife go when I? Oh, they all laughed. Coke Oreo drink zero sugar soda would try. I don't drink any soft drinks. I only drink coffee and water. I need to make breakfast right now, but I'm lazy. What time is it? Maybe I can have breakfast. Hold on. I don't feel like cooking. Let's let these guys cook for me. Yeah, good morning. I need breakfast, please.
Hello?
Yeah, I need breakfast, please.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. There you go. Go to the Indian restaurant. I can't go there. You like soda water? You know what? Barracuda. Soda water is a miracle water. If you have been eating something like some bread or pizza and you feel bloated, a couple of soda waters relieves that. Soda water is refreshing sometimes. It really is. Just carbonated water, soda water is very refreshing, especially if you're feeling bloated. The Indian restaurant, I love going there, but I can't handle it. Because of my new diet, there's nothing there I can eat. But damn, I love the Indian restaurant. I'll be the first to tell you, Indian food is fantastic. Just going out to get some dinner. All right, have a good dinner. I love Indian food. I like to eat at the Indian labor worker restaurant. That's where you get the best Indian food, not at some Indian restaurant that's been doctored up for you. Why am I doing carnivore? Uh, I do it all the time. It's actually to stabilize my body and shock my body to make sure I have a diabetes, but I don't require medication. I just require monitoring of my diet. So when I get on the carnivore, it resets my body and gets my blood sugar all normal. I've been going about a week now. I don't really do it for weight loss. I do it for blood sugar. So carnivore for me works. Some people it may not work. I have no idea. It is real what you said about yeah, soda water is really great for me. When you feel bloated, drink you some soda water. Oh my goodness, you feel much better. I have a I have a delivery from Amazon coming today. Let me see where it is. Track my package. I have to have 130 reels for my delivery. I hope I have change. 100, 10, 20, 30. There we go. I had to get my money out for my delivery. I ordered another iPhone case, this time a leather one. It was on sale. Yeah, I do COD here. Amazon gives you COD option here in Saudi. One, 10, 15, 30. Okay. Yeah, I like COD. People seem to have trouble hearing me. My iPhone 12 may be time to update. Whatever you think is best, I don't know. I'm changing my case. I have this case here. See the oily looking goo? This is that Apple case that's kind of like a rubbery. But look at it. Look how dirty it is. No matter how I clean it, it's just a magnet for nastiness. I can't handle it no more, so I'm switching to leather. I just hate these urethane type cases. It's just the nastiest shit. It's just a bacteria. Otterbox, yeah, I don't like them damn Otterbox. I like Apple stuff. It feels nasty. It's gross. I hate that. Leather feels better. Damn, Earl, shut up. I don't know what are you carrying on about? So now my package will be here today. Let's see this guy. Yes, Earl. Yeah, my package is out for delivery. Earl. Yeah, what do you want? You want to see Earl? He hadn't had a haircut. He's looking like a real Persian. Look at him. Oh, yeah, bro. What's up? You doing all right? Good to see you, sir. Good morning. Earl's he's starting to look like his what is it called? His heritage. I haven't shaved him in a while. I'm taking over the Chris Tech dinner report for today. Yeah, what's the dinner report? Give us an update. I forgot about the old Chris Tech. I like Earl even though he can be a shit. Yeah, Earl's a pest, but he's cool. He just talks too much. Other than that, he's all right. He definitely talks too much. My dinner: chips, sour cream dip, bacon, spring rolls, vegetable spring rolls, spring chicken rolls, and cake. That actually doesn't sound bad. You know, I don't like spring rolls unless I have that Chinese mustard. You know, their mustard is kind of tangy, spicy, not like a regular mustard. That Chinese mustard is kind of like glutinous type style. And it's kind of your nose waters. That hot mustard, oh, that really makes those things good. Yeah, I love it's a tangy mustard. I don't know what that's just I call it Chinese mustard. It's nice. It'll make your nose clear your nose out. I am duck sauce guy. I like duck sauce too. I do like duck sauce occasionally. There's not too many things that I don't like. The only food I found disgusting on the planet, going to every country, Korean food is absolutely freaking disgusting. Koreans eat garbage. Favorite thing to eat, just have to eat it all the time. Steaks. I could eat a steak every day. I'm a meat eater. But Korean food is just shite. Ugh. All Korean food is nasty. I mean, Korean barbecue is different. That's meat. But in general, Korean food is nasty. It's all nasty. Even their foods just suck. Yeah, I already ordered the breakfast. Just eggs and them sausage, a.k.a. hot dogs. It'll be here in a minute. I have eggs and meat. I just don't feel like cooking. So, barbecue, taking about food, you're really hungry. I'm not. They're talking about it. Ribeye. Kimchi is good for the gut. That's what I hear. My food will be here in a minute. I mean, you want to see my refrigerator? Check out my refrigerator. This is when you're a carnivore. This is what your refrigerator will look like. Beef and eggs. That's it. That's all. A bunch of Wagyu beef patties and a bunch of eggs. That's pretty much all you can eat. Eggs and meat. That's all that I have. Only protein. So when you're on carnivore, you live on eggs and meat. That's all I got. Eggs and meat. You love eggs. I eat so many eggs. I'll send you someone to pray to your refrigerator. Yeah, send somebody over for prayers. You know, college. Okay, first of all, you guys know I grew up in the South in Hendersonville, small town in Tennessee. It's not small anymore, but it was. When I grew up, our road was actually not even paved until after years of living there. Then they paved the street. I grew up in a very conservative, Christian type Southern atmosphere. When I was around 19 or 20, I went to the Philippines with my father. And soon we got to the Philippines, and the Philippines in the Cebu area is a lot of Catholic people. Now, I hadn't been around their type of Catholic people, and they have idols. They have a baby Jesus, a baby Mary, and they have all these little statues, and they put candles around them, and they pray to statues. Now, I was raised my whole life that was idolism, and I thought it was the worst thing. And when I got there and I seen everybody praying to them little statues, I was shocked. I'd never seen people pray to statues. In America, all my Catholic friends don't have statues that they pray to. But in the Philippines, they pray to statues. That reminds me of the Mexican cult religion. It's about the same thing. But I'd never seen people praying to little bitty idols and to bishops and popes and these peoples, and they got little statues. And they pray to them, putting candles and incense, and they pray to them statues. I've never seen that before till I went to the Philippines. That's the first time I've seen people praying to idols. Look like a bunch of little Barbie dolls dressed up in clothes, and they're sitting there praying to them. Did you check your internal temperature with the thermometer? No. That was odd. That's why Shia do the same like that, do they? Anyway, I was shocked. They were praying to statues. And we were taught, thou shalt have no other gods before me. The one God, the true God, the only God. And these people were praying to all these little statues. And that was totally different than the way I grew up. It shocked me. And they were all doing it. It's like they're buying candles and incense and praying to statues. I just never seen anything like that. Very strange. Never seen people pray to statues. Does anybody here pray to those saints? Do you guys? I don't think people in America do that. I've only seen that in the Philippines. Well, Christmas time, people pray to baby Jesus in the manger scene. Yeah, but that's like a holiday and the birth of Jesus and the whole deal. But they're praying to some saint, Newbie Hoobie, and some other saint, Doobie Oobie, and they got these statues and they all mean somebody. And I'm just like, whoa, what are you doing praying to them statues? I just found that weird. I don't pray to anything. I'm not religious. However, your family is Christian. Yeah, but most Abrahamic faiths, Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, you pray to God. You don't pray to statues. I found that to be a little off. For me, it was very odd. I wasn't raised that way, so I was always taught that was bad. So for me personally, I found it just to be, it was shocking that people would pray to statues. We were always taught that was idolism. It's kind of like a major sin. The Hindus, they got 10,000. Yeah, that's not an Abrahamic faith. I only believe in Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. Everything else is not something I really think about. Yeah, one God only. I don't believe in anything else. Lucky we're not in Europe in the 1600s. You could be put to death for not praying correctly. You could be. Anyway, Abrahamic faith, one God only. We're all the same. Christian, Jews, and Muslims. Don't get it confused. Only the devil separates the believers. Those other things that are not really religions, like Confucius and all, that's nothing. Yeah. I'm spiritual, but not religious. I know a lot of people that say they're spiritual, but not religious. Like I say, up to you. Do whatever you think makes you feel better. Whatever makes you feel the best. Go for it. I just had a message. Let's see what's going on here. Damn, I lost money again today. I mean, I'm not really losing. Egyptians pray in underworld. You can back on life as a person again, reincarnation. Uh, yeah, in Egypt, they have a lot of different beliefs that people don't understand. Everybody just naturally assumes they're just regular Muslims, but they have odd things. You're right about that. I only have my $200 portfolio. It's still up $7, but I get it up to $20 profit. Now I'm down to 7. I haven't lost money, but it doesn't do good. I did this as a sample to see if how I would do if I had big money here, and I have to think I wouldn't. It's not worth the time, to be honest, for me. In the Philippines, they are preparing for Christmas. They begin in September, you know. Yeah. It's bullshit. I'm not going to the Philippines till January, February, when Christmas is over. I can't handle it. Yeah, I can't handle that bullshit over there. They take Christmas whole deal too far. Matter of fact, even when I retire during Christmas, I'm going to leave the country. I hate it. Dumbass music screaming everywhere, people yelling. You can't get any peace of mind. They ruined the holiday. It's supposed to be peaceful in solitude. They blast Christmas music. People can hear that shit across the planet. It's a noisy country. Really annoying people. The, oh, Pete Snore will kill you too. Oh, Pete Snore holiday is annoying. They start that shit at 7 in the morning. If you're in the Philippines and you're Filipino, you turn your radio on at 7 a.m. and blare music. I wish you burn in hell. I hope you die a miserable death in torture, bastards. Playing your damn radio at 6 in the morning, cranked up. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Bunch of parasite bastards. Parasites. No respect for your neighbor or any peaceful community. That kind of crap, people ought to be shot. I didn't do the solar yet. Wife's not motivated to do it. Need to. Maybe they're deaf. I don't know. They just have no respect for their neighbors. They don't care. None. They don't understand maybe the dude next to you is handicapped or is old and wants to sleep. The dog abuse, yeah. They got no respect for the neighbors. I hate it. That part I hate. The loud, disturbing the peace is a major problem there. It's a major problem. Major problem. When I'm there, it takes me 30 days to get used to it. But I don't get used to it. I've learned that I can turn off my hearing. So after a month, I've learned just to tone out everything around me. They make you hate music. Yeah, they do. So I've learned to tone it out, though. They just constantly blaring music. It's so terrible. I need my peace and quiet. Man, we all do. The only peace and quiet I ever really get is when we're in Mindanao. You just got Burger King. Damn, I love Burger King. Yeah, I can really do Burger King a lot. Burger King is one of the good, they used to be good burgers. Now they're not anymore. Over here, the Burger King sucks. McDonald's sucks. I don't know what happened. Their meat sucks. No good anymore. They've changed something. It's not nice. Yeah, they got no personal space concept. Is everyone supposed to be quiet at night? Is the law? It is in America. We have things. Big boy, what's up? We have laws in America disturbing the peace. No noise after a certain time or in the morning. We have these laws. I remember in Periscope days, you would go and unplug radio. Hell yeah, I would. I go to the mall and unplug. I go find the main music thing in the mall. I'd unplug it. I'm trying to shop. I can't handle it. So I will unplug your stuff. So I will unplug your stuff. Sorry, I turned that on by accident. Uh, I'm a funny guy. I don't know that I'm funny. I'm just honest the way I feel. Whether it's funny or scary or upsetting, that's other people. We play PUBG every freaking night. When I get off of work, I play with. Oh, my food arrived. Hold on. Oh, My plate of protein, eggs and beef or chicken dogs, sausage they call it. Delivery driver, cute boys. Hey, quiet dude. All right. Let's start on breakfast, and then what I don't eat, the stray cats eat. It's just protein food for carnivore. Over easy, over easy eggs. Mm. Yeah, food delivered to the house is great. The, I give my cats food every day outside. They eat eggs and the hot dogs. They're all there. Dark Wester. Sometimes at work or in life, I get angry and I think I hate something, or I feel like something's not going okay. I have to step back and give myself some reflection of how good my life is. I've been blessed with a good life, and I really thank God every day. And sometimes I'm not grateful. So I got to remember to be grateful. I have a good job. I have a free house. My car is free. My expenses are free. And I have food delivered to my house. I have somebody who cleans my house every day. I really have a great life. Somebody does my laundry. I don't really have anything that I have to do. So I have to remember to be very grateful. I have a good life. I have a good life. I got to remember that. I wish I had her to relate to that. I'm in a freaking motel by yourself. Things can always change. I got to remember to always be thankful and grateful. Sometimes I get a little angry about nothing. Mm. They put no salt, no pepper on anything. Things can always be worse for any of us. Yes, they can. If you're born in America, you consider lucky? Not really. I see people living great lives everywhere. They sure don't hurt you. But there is a bit of benefit there, though. I don't know if it's lucky or not. Seems to be okay. I forget the name of them Russian steaks, but they're damn good. Better to be born in America or the Philippines. You know, when I look at life in the Philippines, I don't have to look far away to look at examples of goodness. My wife's brothers, for instance, my brother in law went to college in Mindanao, graduated as an engineer. He's a city planner, engineer with the Philippine government for many years. He has a few houses, properties, cars. He has no bills. He's done everything and he's managed to stay right around where he grew up. It just depends on you and your mentality how successful you are. I wish I had invested a lot sooner. I hear you. There's so many people I've seen that become very settled and good in life. My opinion, America is the worst it's been a long time, but it's thankful to be alive and everything. Yeah, I'm not very happy about the current situation. It's very unsettling. Trump's going to fix America? No. No president can fix anything. America is controlled by people you don't even know their name. Yeah, America is controlled by people you don't even know. The president, all that stuff is just a distraction. Okay, let's give the rest to the cats. Hold on. Here, babe. Come on. Come here, kitty, 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 kitty. Eat your food. Better hurry before the other people get here. They love hot dogs. They'll eat all of it. They even like the eggs. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Only one here. The others. Anyway, stray cats will eat all that today. America is obsessed with political stuff. Yeah, they are. I don't really give a shit about no politics. Alhamdulillah. Thank God for a good breakfast. Oh. You don't watch the news? I look through the headlines on Google, that's it. What's on today's agenda? Man, I don't know. Nothing exciting, really. I'll do some gaming after a while. Has it cooled? Yeah, it's becoming better now. Temperature's not boiling. It's fine. Well, I'm happy to have that breakfast. Woohoo! That was actually nice. Yeah, it'll be better in November. It's okay now, getting better. I asked about Florida. I don't know what's going on in Florida. I think they're fine. They got over exaggerated. Still hot in Arizona. Yeah, we still get hot days, 100 degrees, but it's not like 120 like it was for months. It's still 80 to 100 degrees, but that's okay here. Anything below 100 is cool. As long as it's below 100, I'm happy. If our PM got shot, we would all crack a beer. Oh, and Australia, Australia, y'all's government's real woke. But y'all elected them, so you got half your country's woke, so you can't do anything about it. Most Western countries are screwed right now. This whole LB, love this, love that, just a bunch of bullshit. And if you start thinking about it, just make you mad. Best thing to do is just ignore it and live your life. It's better just to ignore shit and live your own life. It's too hard. The election is less than a month away. Good. I hate the woke shit. Yeah, we all do. Hopefully there won't be any violence. I hope there's total chaos and everybody, and half the people will get murdered. That way there'd be less problems. they're going to be cheaters. They're going to cheat. You don't even think about it. It's not going to end up the way you want. It's going to be bad. It's already over. Only time will erase what's happening now. Unfortunately, if you're alive today, you will not see the better times. The times that we're having today are what will happen until you pass away. They will not change. Yeah, things are not going to change. Whopping 55F in West Tennessee. Whoop, whoop. already sick of the politics. Yeah, it'll be over soon. But at the end of the day, things are not going to change. Live your best life and ignore everything around you. If you detach yourself from the nonsense, your life is actually not that bad. Even though a lot of people are passionate and like to get angry about it, you won't do shit. You'll type your talk, your text, but you won't take action. Nobody will take action because you can't afford to. You got to pay your bills. You got to go to work. You can't take action. Excuse me 1 second. Let me turn on my water and get my coffee ready. Uno momento. Woohoo! Seems more diverse than anything. What are we talking about? Kamala, this, that, that. Oh, I don't know what everybody's talking about. Randy, would you be surprised if the woke South Korea's movement shocked the people last Singapore and Japan also getting woke? It don't matter. Let them get woke. Let them get their ass woke like hell. Not my country, not my problem. I'm an American and first and foremost an American. I care about what happens in America. Every other country, I'm just a guest. Doesn't matter where you live and where you're staying, you are where you were born. If you're born in America, you're an American. You're born and you'll die an American. You may live in different places on the planet, but being an American, just be an American, be a patriot, love your country. Another 100 years, when Philippines gets wealthier, it will be woke also. Philippines has been woke before woke was even known. They're always been woke. Yeah, Philippines was woke before woke was a thing. Yeah, they've had a childish. They actually have an elementary childish type attitude. It's a childish country, real immature, no real world knowledge, very immature. They've had men in dresses since the 70s. My first things in the Philippines that I remember the most from the 80s was people prayed to idols, and there was dudes in the barbershop wearing a dress. I had never seen a man dressed like a woman till I went there. I'd never seen that. First time I ever seen that in my life. Shree, what's up? I'd never seen that. It shocked the hell out of me. Really. I'd never seen men wearing women's clothes. It was shocking. Culture shock. It blew me away. I just had breakfast just this second. I had eggs and beef or chicken sausage hot dog things. I don't know what they were, but they were okay. It was a big shock. I'd never seen anything like that. And in the Philippines, the amount of men who sit outside and drink beer every day while women go to work. That was odd. I'd never seen so many people who didn't go to work. They'd live in a shit shack, sleeping on an old wooden bench, get up in the morning, drink beer or rum, and sit there all day while their children and women go out and try to get money. I've never seen a group of men. It's not everyone, but it's a common thing to see men who don't go to work. They just sit around and drink. Yeah, they sit around and drink. It's a common thing. I've never seen that many people in one place that did that. It's designed to break down society. I don't know. Yeah, I've never seen that. That many men who don't work and just sit around and drink all the time. And they got one pair of shorts, live in a dirt floor house. They don't give a shit. They start drinking at daylight. Somebody should be out in front of the house 6, 7 in the morning getting drunk. And now you ask me for respect. What kind of respect were you hoping to receive? You're up at 7 o'clock in the morning drinking beer with three other hobos while your wife and your daughter's going to work trying to get enough food for the day. And now you want respect. The garbage truck playing rock music. Oh yeah, they rock and roll the garbage trucks. So there's, respect is earned. It's not anointed upon you at birth. You have to earn your respect. If you're going to get up at daylight and start drinking and do nothing all the time and then always need money and food, I don't give a shit. Let God take you away. They're real chill. They don't give a shit, but they're happy. People's poor and happy. But you have another side of society there that's well-to-do and very good people. There's vast differences. But there's a lot of people that's a little lazy. In the Philippines, I find my personal opinion is the women seem to be, what's up, Thammer? Seem to be more worried about the future and having their life settled than the men. A lot of the men, I don't see them to be go-getters, Brother Thammer is alive and awake. Whoop, whoop. Just my observations. And everything I've said, you can see it on TV. I mean, you can see it in my videos. Maybe it's right what the females say about us. I don't know. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah. It's just all a bunch of nonsense. It is a bunch of nonsense. Don't concern yourself with it. Just worry about yourself and what you can do. I don't see where people are getting money to buy houses in the Philippines now. There's not enough income to support all the housing in the Philippines. Who's buying all the houses? Now here's a good buy. Anybody have a calculator? Let's look at this. Let's see. They call it a condo, but it's more or less a hotel room, a studio. They've got a condo for 1.4 million. Check this out. Take 1.4 million, divide that by 56, and tell me how much dollars that is. This condo is 1.4. Let me make sure that's not the down payment. No, it says it's 1.4 million. It's on the 26th floor of a high rise. 1.4 million is $25,000. So you can get a small hotel room on the 26th floor for $25,000. That's not bad, I guess. So there you go. You got a little kitchenette. Oh, it's a condo. You know there's an HOA. See what else we can find here. I look at any properties every day. Here's one for 2.2 million. What is this? A row house. Here's one. I'm sure it has a homeowners association, but it won't be that bad. There's a little place, 2-bedroom little house for 2.2 million. It's a row house. Your association fee is probably $100 a month to upkeep everything. You don't want a condo in Florida? Yeah, that's a problem today. This is a decent bargain for 2.2 million. This don't look bad. Depends where it's at. If it's in the city, it's okay, but it's in the boonies. Anaconda, what's up? This is in Cebu. I don't know if it's in the city or not. There's no map. Here's one in Minglanilla for 2 million. Oh, these are these garbage subdivision places. Depends what I could rent it for. That one looks pretty clean. No way. Look at this. This place is only 1 million. That means they don't really have any paperwork. It's a squatter house. I wouldn't give you $2. It's an illegal house. Here's 3 million. This is good. 3 million. Is that the whole price or a down payment? No, it's 3 million. That's not bad for 3 million. Fredo Frog, did we disappear? What happened? Did our broadcast disconnect? Lived in Thailand for 9 months and was happy to get to modern Singapore. I hear you. 50,000 US, you can have a maid, cook, etc. Yeah. Divided by 55, let's say. 55, and that'll give you the price. Oh, it was for a minute. Citizens, they can't afford it. No, they can't. Anything in the millions. My houses, one is worth maybe 6 million and the other one maybe 10 million. If I want to sell my house, who's going to buy it? My new house is probably worth 10 million. Who's going to buy it? That's like $200,000. Who's going to buy my house if I want to sell it? It's good to keep, but I don't know who would buy it. It's only good to keep for rental property later. I don't know who would buy these houses. Yeah, mine's worth 10 million. But I'm in a major part of the city where everybody wants to live. It's all about location. My other property, I rented out for $600 a month. It's been rented for 2 years to some company. So I get $600 a month for my old house, which is nice. Yeah, it's been coming in for 2 years. Been good. I got no complaints. I need another house for retirement, another income, and I can't find what I want. Remember, I only buy something that has foreclosed or somebody is in distress. It's in a bankruptcy court. That's how I buy. I will not go and buy anything unless it has a problem. My vape is VCT, vanilla custard tobacco. I can't retire because I don't want to be poor. Yeah, I don't want to live poor. I want more. I want more income. I don't want to retire and have to worry about can I buy a phone? Can I upgrade my car? I want to be able to live the life I'm living even when I'm retired. So many people retire, then they're worried about every nickel and dime. I don't want to live that way. I watch too many people. Yeah, but it's not enough. I need more. I still want to travel and do things. I ain't going to retire till I have more money. No way. Inflation will eat you alive. I need another house to rent out, but I've been watching the market and I've been looking around the world, and it seems multi-family properties are better to own. I would like a small apartment place. Best time to buy was during COVID. Yeah, that's how I bought my other house during COVID. We bought that house at the COVID time. It was a good deal. It was a foreclosure. They didn't pay the house payment for a year. I went to the bank, paid the back payment, caught it up to date. I paid 1 year house payments, and then I paid the house off in a couple of years. My first house I bought, the guy got sick. I got it for half the value. I'm looking for another deal now, but it's got to be a deal. I'm looking for somebody that has a problem. And you got to be there or run across that. If I hear about a problem, I'll be interested. So I'm looking for somebody that has a problem. There's always some situation that if you're there at the right time, you can handle it. I missed out on a farm because I didn't have the money at the time. I almost had a farm, but I just didn't have the money in time. This people went broke. Somebody died. There was a nice farm I could have purchased. I missed it. Here's a nice farm. I don't know how much it is. I think it's only 2 million. 3.2 hectares. Oh, here's another farm. Check out this farm. Only 2 million. Let me show you a 2 million farm. These are pesos, by the way. Here's a nice little farm. I'd live in that house on the farm. Little horse farm. Oh, that's not bad at all. That's a nice little farm. I don't know the price. It's either 2 million or 20 million. They just put the number two there. I don't know what they're trying to say, how much they want. Where's it at? Let's show you. My house is in the city. It's across the island on the other side, about an hour or two drive over here in Balamban. Everything I have is in the Cebu City district. That's why they have a value. Let's see how much it is. I sent him a message. How much? I want to know how much you want for it. Let's see if they. I bet it's 20 million, not 2 million. Let's see if they respond. At 2 million, I'd buy this. Yeah, I'd buy that at 2 million. I'd subdivide that son of a bitch. How much land? The land is 3.2 hectares. You have to. Yeah, it's 19 million. No thanks. It's not 2 million, it's 19. They want 20 million. I knew it was a scam. Never mind. Bunch of assholes. They want too much. Yeah, I'm in Saudi right now. It was a scam. Yeah, they're just trying to get views. That's a scam. I probably message 100 or 200 scams a year trying to figure out what the deal is. Getting a good deal is work. It's not easy. You don't just look online and find a good deal. It's very rare you find one. It's very hard. All of these have some bullshit. Anything that looks like it's a great price, there's a problem. A hectare is like 1.5 or 2 acres. I got to block this person now. They won't leave me alone. Now they're trying to tell me about, I have another property for 4, I have one for 2, and it's just a lost leader getting people in there. The bastard now messaged me twice so far. Well, I got to block them now. Freaking scam bastards. Scammer. Now they're freaking wearing me out. Bunch of assholes. Scammers. Yeah, I'm just going to block them. Not worry about it. Scammer. They put up a nice farm with a bullshit price. Oh, no, it's this price. And then they try to sell you a bunch of other shit. My opinion is I don't like realtors. If you're a realtor, I hate you. I don't like you. And everything you stand for is criminal. I apologize if you're a realtor, but I don't like you. That real estate industry is a scam. Well, Randy, if you're pretty well traveled, Where do you flee to when the shit hits the fan? Uh, I'll probably go out to we have property in Mindanao, go hang out in Mindanao. Why not? I can live out in Mindanao. Ain't nobody coming out where I live. We'll hang out in Mindanao. No problem. Family has fish farms, rice farms, coconut groves. We don't need anything. I can head over to Mindanao and live and eat perfectly and not have any problem. Build a little. We have property. We can build a little house over there. Oh, for you? I don't know. I got to restart my computer. Something's going on. Man, I don't know. You have to think about what fits your needs. I don't think the whole world's going to hit the fan. Everything is going to go. If everything happens, it'll collapse and rebuild in a couple of weeks. I don't see any great long term problems. You have to look at your assets, how much money you can come up with, and then you make a decision based on what you already have. Uh, Sherry, can I ask a personal question? I'll ask. If you reply, it's up to you. If tomorrow, how much cash could you have in your hand by tomorrow? If you got rid of everything, how much cash would you have in your hand? You got plenty of cash? Then go do what you want. But what is plenty? You got to have a determination about how much is plenty. That would determine. I mean, would you have 100,000, a million? What would you have? Could you spare 50 or $60,000, or would you be able to pay $300,000? What could you come up with? And it's all leading to something. I don't care about how much money you have. It's leading to information and guidance. You just want to live in peace without government ruling your life. Okay, what do you want to do? How much can you afford cash for something? I'm a firm believer in it depends on your income level. If you don't have a lot of money, you can buy 100,000. Okay. If you got 100,000, buy yourself a nice $50,000 sailboat. One that's got a couple of nice bedrooms, and put it down at the marina. And that $50,000 boat, make sure you can cross an ocean or something on that boat. Keep it at the marina and pay $200 to $400 a month for your berth. And if you want to move the sailboat and go to another country, you don't know how to sail, don't worry about it. Hire you a sail guy to help sail your boat to your new destination. You don't even need 100,000. You could do it for $5,000 today. You could start a new life with no bills. $5,000, you have a house at a marina, and you can move to any marina you want if you don't like the location. People don't understand the freedom of a sailboat that you can live aboard. And the reason I say sailboat, if things really go to hell, where are you going to get fuel at? You better have some other way to power your boat. You don't want to live on a boat. I have a camper and I can move around in the country. You got a camper? There you go. If you got a camper, pick a place you want to go. I don't know. I just don't know where I would go. Portugal seems to be nice. I don't like South America. It's too freaky deaky dangerous. I've traveled around South America. It's damn dangerous. Even Mexico's dangerous. You don't feel comfortable. But Portugal is pretty cool. People are real laid back. Yeah. You can get a nice condo in Thailand. Thailand is not a doable thing there. The problem with Thailand is the resident visa is changed every 6 months. They have a new law. They keep changing it around. They don't want people there. Denmark's great, but you have to have money for it. Denmark just costs a living, but God, Denmark's beautiful. Yeah, Denmark would be a prime place for people. If you have money, Denmark is much better. They just want the money, not the foreign. Yeah, they don't want you to live there. They just want the money. They don't want to give you any rights. If you want to open a business, they want the Thai person to own 60% of it. I'll be damned if I'm going to another country and have to have a local owner in my company. Hell no. Thailand is not foreigner friendly. Okay, you can go there and rent something cheaply, but you can't live there comfortably. Every 6 months, there's a new headline. The King of Thailand announced all foreigners must leave in 3 days. The King of Thailand has announced 30% tax on all foreign income. The King of Thailand, they change the rules every few weeks. The king wakes up with a herring growing on his ass and he changes all the rules. Yeah, that's Thailand. Thailand is very sketchy. I wouldn't live in Thailand because it's too sketchy. It's a freaking sketchy ass place. You're going to go move and invest money, and they keep changing the rules. It's good for massage girls and bar girls. You know what? The Philippines is foreigner friendly, and everybody speaks English. It's not that bad. It's not the best. Infrastructure's shite. But the country and the people's pretty good, and everybody speaks English. Go to Thailand. Go 2 miles from any city and try to talk to somebody. They're over there, ticky-tock, chick-tock, picky-pock. What? I just need to get ticky-tock, chick-tock, picky-pock. You don't understand shit they're saying. I'm too old to learn a language. I ain't going to go speak no ticky-tock, wick-walk language in an hour. Philippines speaks English. That's a big benefit. Morocco, they got too many weird laws. Colin Al-Sakabi, what's up, man? You try to go to Thailand. I went to Vietnam. I was 40 miles outside of the city. It took me 9 hours to get back to town. I couldn't find one person in 6 hours that spoke English. I went outside of Saigon. I was lost. I spent 9 hours trying to get back to the damn hotel. It was terrible. I got invited. It was a scam, probably. They invited me to this place way out of town that serves the best seafood in an outdoor area. We got in this car, taxi, we went out of town a couple of hours. And we paid a taxi driver, and then he left. I didn't think much about it. Well, we sat down to this place. They did have food. They had prawns and lobsters in tanks, and it was really cheap. We sat there for one of them 2-3 hour dinners. Everybody just feasting and eating. Then everybody left, and it's my turn to go. I walked out to the street. It was like being 400 miles out in the country. Not a single freaking car. I had no idea where I was. I had no internet. I couldn't call anybody, and I just started walking down the road in the country. A guy came by on a scooter. This little rice-looking, dope-smoking dude. He started towards the city. I got on the motorcycle, and as soon as I got on, the foot peg broke off. I picked it up and handed it to him. Sorry. Anyway, he didn't understand me. I didn't understand him. I got on another. It took me 4 motorcycle hops finally to get back to town. I had no directions. I had no internet. And I just had a sense of direction that the main city was a certain way. And I finally made it back to town. It was terrible. Vietnam does not have roaming agreements with many networks, so I was in a bad shape. Oh, it was very bad. Yeah, it was bad. Vietnam, Saigon sucked. The city, as soon as you leave the city, it sucks. The whole city smells like dirty cooter. I don't know what them people eat, but it smells like spoiled fish and poop. Every place you go has the same stench. Oh, it was cheap, but it stinks, and nobody speaks English. It really stinks bad. No matter where you go, there's a stench, like dirty cooter and poop. Ugh. They have something they eat. I think it's fish sauce and shrimp sauce they pour in their food like ketchup. The whole place just stinks. Yeah, it just stinks. It's a nasty, stinky place. People are nice. I didn't feel threatened in any way. But I think it's fish sauce and oyster sauce, and everybody uses it, and the whole country smells like it. Everywhere you walk down the street, that stench rolls through your nostrils into your brain, you know? It's stinky. Stinkiest place on the planet. Same in Thailand, is it? Oh, God, Vietnam was the stinkiest place. You avoid the sauce when I go to the pub. Yeah, you don't want that fish sauce. That stuff it's putrefied fish water gut. It's the nastiest shit. The people are nice. I will not say Vietnam is not good people. They're some of the nicest people. But it stinks. It's nasty there. One thing that shocked me was how nice Hong Kong is. You would think a city with so many people living in a small area would be terrible. I really like Hong Kong. And then when I went to China, I was even more shocked. Everything you see on TV about China is bullshit. China is modern, clean, and freaking amazing. We were in Shenzhen, and I thought I was in Beverly Hills. The cars were perfect. Everything was spotless. It was just amazing. But Shenzhen, nobody speaks English. Nobody. Not one person spoke English. Not a single person. We had to use the Google Translator to order and talk to people. There was 0 person spoke English. 0. Not one single person. It was really hard. If you don't have Google Translate, you're going to be lost in China. You see the Chinese people speaking English on the internet? Well, you can't find them people when you go to China. They're not there. It's a major deal. My only complaint about China is language. Other than that, it's a great country with great people. I was shocked about China. It's so wonderful. They're living their best life. Did I find people in Hong Kong quite rude? They're a little rude until they get to know you. There was a restaurant down from where I stayed. After I went there for a week, the people warmed up really well. They were rude to people they don't know until they get to know you and you're a regular, which is just kind of country style. They're not friendly with you till they know you. But yeah, they're a little rude. The food in Hong Kong is freaking amazing. If somebody said tomorrow you have to go to Asia and live the rest of your life, here's your house, I would pick Hong Kong. It's amazing. And then they got those bullet trains running around everywhere, and subways and transport. You don't need no car. You don't need anything. You got dining from everywhere on the planet within your fingertips. Actually, and I did not even get any, I did not get sick, no diarrhea or nothing. I ate everywhere. Really amazing time in my life. Part of it was in Hong Kong. Yeah, Hong Kong's amazing. I ate everywhere. Little shabby shacks to damn five-star places. I had no O-ring burnout. No problem. It was great. And after about a week or so, the people were really friendly that knew me. But it took them about 4 or 5 days to be friendly. Yeah, they're definitely cold and a bit rude when it starts. But that's generally the Chinese attitude. I have a lot of friends in China, and if they don't know you, they're not hardly going to talk to you. But once they get to know you, you can joke around. They're friendly people, but they do not accept new people quickly. So they're not good at that, which is normal. That's a safety thing. You know, don't bro my unless you know me. Yeah, that's about the way they are. Once they get to know you, they're cool as can be. Asia's pretty safe. It's not like South America, going to Mexico and all these places where you feel like you're going to die at every minute. Throughout Asia, you feel real safe. You know, you can go about anywhere in Asia and you feel real safe. You don't feel any problems. And if you do have a problem in Asia, just think about it. Most folks in Asia ain't no bigger than a minute. An average American could probably kick 5 Asians' ass in one damn fight. So at the end of the day, if you have a big problem, you got a little 4 foot dude over here, you can whip his ass. Unless he's one of them taekwondo jujitsu dudes, then you're screwed. Depends on where you go. Yeah. The only place that's, I don't know why it's considered Asia, but the only dangerous place, there's only one country you should never go, never visit, and if you're a lady, don't even think about it. And we all know that country. You don't even have to say it. The most dangerous rapist on the planet, you know what country I'm talking about, where their culture is about rape and murder, and you don't want to go there as a woman. One country on the planet, never visit, don't think about it, get it out of your damn mind. Yeah, Armad's got it. That's the only place you should never go. Don't even think about it. And as long as you stay away from there as a woman, you'll be okay. That reminds me of that. Oh, I better not tell it. I'll get in trouble. That surprises you? Why? They're known for it. You know, India's problem, Double J, you're Indian. You know what the problem is. The rape thing for the women. As a man, I'll go anywhere. But as a woman, there's a problem in India. They can't seem to know what to do about it. Other than that, as a woman, I'm talking. A woman can't go there. The capital city's the worst. That's where they're raping the people. They have a rape problem. It's a notorious problem. As a man, I'll go anywhere. So, as a man, I don't mind going to India. But as a woman, you shouldn't go. Food is not clean. Yeah, same like Egypt. You know what cracks me up? All the people that go to Cairo on a holiday and end up sitting on the toilet the whole time. The common media has hyped the rape thing. Even if they just rape one person, is a problem. One rape is a problem. Brazil, dangerous. Brazil's full of gangs. Kerala's, I know a lot of people from Kerala. I don't have any problem with anybody from India. I have a lot of nice friends from India. It's just, for women, it's not a good thing. They got good beaches in Brazil. They got good beaches everywhere in the world. The Bahamas sucks. Have you been to the Bahamas? People in Bahamas are annoying as hell. Everybody's a freaking beggar. The only word they all know, dollar. Give me $1. Give me $1. The whole country, no matter where you go, everybody say, give me a dollar. Give me a dollar. Give me a dollar. That's all they do is beg the whole time. Give me a dollar. You can go to Colombia. You can go to any of these places, but you can't roam around freely. But the whole give me a dollar thing pissed me off. Jamaica's bad too. I hear a lot of people hate Jamaica. I don't know. But I don't like beggars begging every minute. Give me a dollar. Give me everybody begging for a dollar. It gets old. Everywhere you turn, everything you do, somebody's trying to get money from you. I can't handle that. Earl! Earl! Hey! Earl! Damn cat. Scratching the doors up. Jamaica wants $10 for a beaded bracelet. Hey! Quit! Damn cat. He's annoying sometimes. Damn tearing up a door. Scratching the door for no reason. That cat, he tore up the couch and everything you can tear up. Some bitch tears up shit all the time. He's got a scratching post and all that stuff, but he'd rather tear up the house. He don't have no testicles. He's been denutted. But he's all, man, my internet has a problem today. We got to reset my modem. Something's wrong with my internet. Let me change this to. Hell, I'm resetting my internet. Hold on a second. My internet's been acting like crap all day. Does Earl sleep in your bed at night? Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes he does. Depends what he wants. Most of the time, he don't really sleep at night. Damn cat's nocturnal. He's up all night running around. That cat up all night roaming around. Cousin Earl, you better behave. You ain't gonna behave, that old cat. He a headache. Yeah, don't talk to me, you asshole. I know your problem. Yeah, be quiet. And they're tearing the door up. What a dickhead. Really? You're an asshole. Tearing up the furniture, tearing up the doors. You're a cat. Just be quiet. I gotta have a cat that's his asshole. He broke half my house. I don't have any good coffee cups or anything because some bitch pushed them off the counter. That's his life. Damned old cat. If I forget to put the glass off the counter, he pushes it on the floor during the day. He's broke most of everything in the house that was anything. You can't have anything out. He's broke everything in the house. Really? Does everybody's cat do this crap? It's terrible. I'm not a cat person. He's only here by accident. He's a forced adoption. I would never take him. Cat's a pain in the buttockie. I actually would never, ever go out and buy a cat. All cats are like that. They're obnoxious as hell. You can't train a cat. A dog will listen and he won't do stuff, but a cat, no way. Cats don't listen. You prefer cats? Dogs are easier to train, but more hard work because you got to let them out all the time. I'm thinking about playing some PUBG, but I don't know if I'm in the mood. I'm not really in the mood right now. Oh, I remember what I was doing. It's a damn boat I want. I don't need to buy it, but I want it. I wonder if I can get a good deal. How long has this been for sale? Where's the damn how long it's been for sale? What is Sailor Clement up to these days? He's over in someplace in Malaysia. He bought another sailboat and they're getting ready to start doing charters and he's getting the boat ready. Lakwana or Lakanawi or Lakina, someplace in Malaysia. I don't remember the name of the place. He's over there. He's in Malaysia. His whole life is about sailing. He has a cool life, actually, but he works hard. Oh, he's crossed the ocean by himself many times. He's the kind of guy that you want with you if you're going to go sail anywhere. He can improvise and make anything work. If you get a problem, he can overcome it. We were sailing on my boat, and it was the after it had been in storage and ready, and one of the main rigs, the lines on the rigging broke. He grabbed a piece of rope, tied it off to the side of the boat, tightened the rig back up, and then we went back to shore and fixed it at the marina. But he's a good actor. He acts fast during an emergency. One of my standing rigging snapped because the bolt wasn't screwed in properly. He fixed that so much quick so the damn mast didn't have a problem. He sails junk around the planet for people. He's used to overcoming adversity. Yeah, if I called him and wanted to sail from Saudi to Cebu, would he? Yeah, he'd do it right now. He's in Malaysia. He'd sail over here to Saudi and pick you up, take you on away. If you're going to be anywhere on the water, he's the guy you want with you. You can sail from Saudi. You can sail from Jubail all the way to Malaysia and all that area. He runs around the pirate areas. He runs in the middle of the pirate. Somalia is the Red Sea. I'm in the Gulf. You can sail from the Gulf to India, anywhere. It's no problem. The other side of Saudi's bad. You're back from 23 ads. Sorry. Yeah, if the ads bother you, go over to YouTube. Chat's a little slower, or buy a sub. I can't do anything about it. They're just different. Selling Zatara crew were worried about pirates. Yeah, they exaggerate, trying to get views. Pirates are everywhere. You know who the pirates are? A fisherman is the pirate. And you'll interact when you're sailing around the seas with fishermen. And it depends how you act to them, whether they're pirates or people. The pirates are the fishermen. Them old fishermen out at sea, they'll rob you and pirate you in a heartbeat. They'll, if you give them something, Armand, can you, this sinus bummer, can you block everyone that puts that? We got to remember to block the ads like these two people here. Can you block them, Armand? Are you here? Yeah, damn scams. You done it? Thank you, sir. Every time you see that shit, block them as quick as you can. Them bot ad troll things, scammers. They'll never get rid of them either. No way to get rid of them damn scammers. Scam artists from the farm property earlier. Yeah, same. Probably those people. Yeah, damn scammers. I wonder if anybody's ever clicked on their stuff. You click on that ad, one of those things, you probably be infected with 10,000 viruses. Really. They know insurance not here. They actually watch and then start feeding the bots to the stream. Imagine sailing to Antarctica on a 35-foot yacht. I would do it on an aluminum craft, but I don't really want to go to Antarctica. I don't want to go out with damn icebergs and hang out in a hostile environment with polar bears and shit, fall in the water and freeze to death. I don't have any desire to do that. Really. I have no idea. I don't want to go where it's cold and shit. Why would I do that? I don't want no part of that crap. Polar bears will eat you like a bowl of tuna. If that boat sinks, you're definitely dead. I ain't going to camp. Maybe in the afternoon I will go. I need to call my son about my boat. I need to get my boat dry docked and put in new through holes and some other things on the boat. I need to spend couple $1,000 on my boat. Mine's in the marina. I want to put it on the hard and have a bunch of things done to it. I'm going to put on new standing rigging, check the keel boats, new through holes, and then I'm going to go with a new depth and speed monitor. And that's about it. Have I ever sailed through international, went through customs? No. Not me. I haven't done that. A lot of people do it. I haven't tried. I've only did storm sailing and had a knockdown. And now nobody will sail with me since I had a knockdown. You know, I had my wife, kids, and the dog in a boat, and a damn sailboat had a knockdown. After that, nobody get in the boat with me anymore. We had like a 60-mile-an-hour wind come through around the mountain in the Philippines. The fucking boat knocked down and come back up. It didn't. Telling the boat sinking story, the one that sank in Louisiana. What's a knockdown? Here's the boat. Here's the mast. The mast touches the water and comes back up. I had a knockdown. We were sailing around Cebu, around the corner of a mountain, and a 50, 60-mile-an-hour wind gust caught the boat, slammed it into the water, and I got it back up. It was pretty bad. Everything in the boat went upside down. Everybody freaked out. Everybody shit their pants. Nobody went off overboard, but everybody freaked out. That's why they don't want to go with me anymore. I had a knockdown. And then I went out during a hurricane, didn't know it. I went out in full-blown hurricane. The waves were like, I don't know, they're about 16-foot high waves. It was terrible. I went out in a hurricane, damn near died. Can't believe I got to marina. Yeah, you go with me. It's going to be dangerous. Cole was calm during the hurricane deal. We went out in that major storm, typhoon. He handled it. You know, when you're about to die, you either handle it or you die. So during that deal, he handled it because he didn't want to die. He even told me to calm down. I'm stressing him out. He said, "Shut up, you're stressing me out." When you're in a little boat on a 16-foot wave and there's wave after wave after wave, it's freaking crazy. The back of the boat was going completely underwater. I can't believe the motors kept running. It was actually crazy. He's captioned the boat. You were freaking out. Yeah, I was freaking out. Scared to life memories you always remember when it pops in along. Yeah. Oh, the waves were tremendous, unbelievable waves. And my boat surfs because my boat is a racer cruiser. We were surfing, and then the boat would go in between the wave, and then the wave would cover the back of the boat and then come back off. It was amazing. The boat didn't flip over either way. It was freaking scary. I thought I was going to die. It was definitely scary. That's why this last trip to the Philippines, for 40 days, it had rain and storms. I don't go out in storms anymore. My boat is not a storm boat. My boat is a racer cruiser, and I'm not a good enough sailor to be out in storms. I can't handle it. I just can't handle it. I'm not brave enough. I can't handle it. You don't think many people can? It really stresses me out. It's so stressful. Stress the hell out of me. I sank a boat in Louisiana. I sank one offshore and had to swim to shore in the middle of the night. I sank a boat in the ocean in the Gulf of Mexico. Freaked me out big time. I've told the story. I'll tell it again. I got a new boat with a little motor on it, and we were going to go out to the cabin. A friend of mine has a cabin on an island offshore. We were down in Port Fourchon, Louisiana. Put the boat in the water, and we had it overloaded with gear. We were trying to take enough shit to start our own country. And we were headed out in the inlet waterway, and fucking shark fins were everywhere chasing each other. I don't know what was going on. And I said, damn, we don't want to fall in here. And we started headed out Port Fourchon out in the Gulf of Mexico, about a mile offshore. My feet got wet. And I told the dude in front of me, hey, are your feet wet? And he said, as soon as he said, water was here and the boat was gone. We're floating in the ocean. The boat just sank. It sank like that. And then we had to swim to shore. And we just seen all those sharks fighting over something. We swam to the closest thing we found was a group of mangroves. And we climbed into the mangroves, and I could see the boat was still in the water, and I could see the light shining in the ocean. And we didn't have no phone, no money, no nothing, and we're in a mangrove. And I swam back out to the boat in the middle of the night. I dove down under, and I grabbed the Teflon bag that had my phone and wallet in it. And then I tied a rope to the boat and swam back to the mangrove. And then I got the phone out and I called the police. And I told the Coast Guard dude, here's where we're at. There were sharks. It was terrible. And then some kind of wildlife police said, man, we can't get to you. Blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, I actually pulled the boat out with the rope, recovered the boat, and time I got everything together, the police showed up. We had to self-rescue on that one. It's on the internet. They actually put it on Fox News because the boat I bought and the motor I bought shouldn't have sank that quickly. Yeah, I did my own rescue in the middle of the night. The guy I was with was a pussy. He's freaking out. We were wearing rubber boots, and we had big jackets on because it was cold. But the dude with me freaking out like a puss, screaming and shit. He would have died in the mangrove. He didn't have no balls. We have to rescue ourselves. He didn't pull his shit together. I swam back out in the middle of the night with sharks to get the damn stuff so we could get out of there. He would have died in the mangrove. Really? Moron. Why'd we go out at night? Because it was a long trip. We went out at 2 or 3 in the morning so we could get to the cabin by daylight. Yeah, I wanted to get to the cabin by daylight. Dude with me all pussed out. There's nothing worse than being in an emergency situation and then having somebody who don't know how to man up. You definitely don't want to be with somebody who don't know what they're doing. Here you go. This happened 11 years ago.
Weekend when their boat sank in Port Bouchon. The men connected sinking to what they call a big mistake made by a national sporting goods retailer. And now they're turning to the Fox 8 defenders to spread their message. Shelley Brown has that.
Whipping winds kicked up waves along the New Orleans lakefront, a stark difference from the calm waters over the weekend in Port Bouchon. Randy Horton and Bill Carr say they didn't see a ripple in the water when they launched their boat about midnight Saturday.
About a mile into the trip, I looked up at Bill, was in the front of the boat. I said, Bill, my feet are getting wet. There's something going on here. Well, he looks back, grabs a paddle. You can count to 5. We were underwater up to here. The boat was gone. Disappeared.
It's something you're always, scared is going to happen. But then once it does happen, it's, you can't believe this is going on.
Horton's buddy says it's as if the boat came right out from under them. And his biggest fear?
Once it hit me, charged. Because we have seen, a fin or two down there.
With life jackets strapped on, they managed to climb out of their shrimp boots, grab their wallets and cell phones, and start swimming.
We probably swam 100 feet, 200 feet maybe.
They used small lights that were on the boat to navigate in the dark, and finally made it to shore.
You could see just 6 feet in front of you. And every step you take, there was something crawling under our feet. Well, I got the light down. There's eels, I guess, in the mud.
They called 911, and the Port Bouchon Harbor Police got them to safe ground. Later, after they retrieved the boat, Horton realized how the 14-foot canoe he purchased from Dick's Sporting Goods in Metairie sank.
The spec said 3 horsepower motor, blah, 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 and it was a Coleman boat. So we bought a Coleman motor, 2.6 horsepower, to match all the specs to make sure everything would be all right.
But after contacting the boat's manufacturer, Horton says,
that's wrong. They should not have printed that. That boat should not have a gas motor on it. And that they were going to tell Dick's to change their website.
Horton says Dick's refunded him and quickly changed the boat's specs on its website. Instead of being rated for up to a 3-horsepower motor, the same canoe now calls for a smaller electric trolling motor. Horton's story, meantime, is getting a lot of comments on Louisiana Sportsman's website, and he's hoping people listen to what could be a life-saving message.
You can't always trust the specifications. Some things are misstated. Even following specs may not be always the safe thing to
do. I actually got a refund from the manufacturer, and they changed the specs of the boat after my boat sank offshore. I bought that boat spec by spec, motor matching the boat, and I got my money back. I was bitching. I've been boating my whole life. I ain't never had a boat sink like that. I didn't want no money. I just wanted my money back. I got my money back, and they told me to keep the boat and gave me my money back. Yeah, I've been on TV 100 times for all the wrong reasons. Because there was no reason for that boat to sink like that. I sold the boat to somebody else. I made double money on it. I sold it. I got my money back and got money and sold the boat, got money again. It was terrible. What happened is they designed this boat and a place to put the motor. And when the motor was on the boat, the recommended motor clamps here. However, the motor creates backwash that comes over the motor and fills the boat up with water. So every time I gave it gas, the boat was filling up with water. And I didn't notice. It's pitch black outside. So I'm giving it gas because we're in the ocean. And damn, it's a little boat and you need a lot of power to get through the ocean. So I gave it gas and it was just, the water was coming down and right up the back and into the boat. It filled that boat up in just a couple of minutes. It was a bad design. I followed the specs and had my receipts, and it was a Coast Guard thing. So thank God I followed. I probably should have went to court and made money on them people. We could have died. Yeah, bad design. The way they had built the transom and the motor that was recommended for it, the boat, every time you gave the boat gas, water just poured over the top like a waterfall. Yeah, I probably should have lawsuited him, but I didn't. I just wanted to get that shit over with. I didn't really care. I'm not really a lawsuit kind of person. Just give me my money back and say you're sorry, and that's the end of it. The problem, they didn't want to give my money back. So I went down to Fox News, and I told the news reporter there, here's what happened to me. And the lady was a neighbor of mine, and she was real friendly. Cute gal, actually. And she said, no worry, we'll handle this for you. They put it on Fox News Defenders. I got my money back within 24 hours with an apology. It was a big ordeal. Brand new boat sinks offshore. Come on. Yeah. You can't sell people shit that's broken in the water. That's people's lives. We were wearing shrimp boots and dressed in winter clothes, and we were in the ocean. We were sinking. Life Vest wouldn't hold you up when your shrimp boots are full of water. I'm underwater you ever tried to take off a rubber boot in the house? You're pulling and pulling, you can't get it off. Imagine being in the ocean sinking and trying to pull off rubber boots. It was hell to get them boots off. I thought I was going to drown. Busting my ass trying to get them rubber boots off. And I kept sinking down 8, 10 feet, and I got one boot off, and then I'd get back to the top, and it'd pull me back down. It was terrible. Don't go in the water with rubber boots on. You can't swim. It's terrible. And then once I get the boots off, I got on blue jeans, a jacket. I'm soaking wet, and I can't even see the shore. I don't know where I'm at. Pitch black. And we had just passed a bunch of sharks that were fighting about food or something. Yeah, I can't believe we made it to shore without getting ate by the sharks. When I got back and we got to shore, my butthole was puckered so tight I couldn't shit for a week. I can't believe we lived through it. We lived through it. It was crazy. Need to stay off boats. I've had some situations. You know, I grew up on the lake. We've always had boating things happen. Shit happens, though in the ocean it's different. It's not the same as when it happens on the lake. In the ocean, it's scary. There's shit out there that can eat you. It's scary as hell. Oh, boy. The worst part was sitting in a mangrove trying to figure out what to do. We were waiting for the sun to come up so we could figure out where the hell we were. You know, mangroves are trees that grow from underwater, so we're just hanging out in shrubbery, basically. It was funny. Ha ha, not funny, but ha ha funny. The eels were freaking everywhere, man. It was wild. That freaked me out worse than the sharks. We got to the mangroves where you could put your foot in the sand and everything was moving and slimy. There must have been 10,000 eels living in that mangrove. It was creepy as hell. It was full of eels. I guess it was an eel nest or something. It was freaky, man. We got up in a mangrove, got our feet out of the water. We didn't know what the hell it was at the time. It was crazy. Everything under us was moving and slimy. I was hoping it wasn't snakes. Thank God it was eels. From sharks to eels, and then trying to get the boat back out of the water. Time these damn Port Fourchon police showed up, I done had everything under control. I forgot what the officer said. He said something that was kind of funny. I forget what he said. I think he said, "You guys got balls of steels, or you guys are both dumber than two rocks." He said something like that. Port Fourchon is notorious as a dangerous port down in Louisiana. It's known for bad weather and big problems. Yeah, he tried to get the credit that they helped us. They didn't help us. I already had the boat back up on the shore when they showed up. He's just there making smart-ass comments. He said, "You know, that's a very dangerous area full of sharks." I said, "No shit. I see them all the time." Anyway, that ruined that weekend camping trip. We go out there camping all the time, though. Little old shack on an island, Port Fourchon. Man, I found another boat here I like. Who lives in the UK? Anybody in the UK? Man, I got a boat here I like. I want another boat. Or I ought to just fix mine up now. Just add a couple $1,000s to mine. It's just my boat is a racer cruiser. So when the sea gets rough, you got to really work hard to keep it above water. I'm getting boat fever again. Wife's going to kill me. Man, I don't have, I'm not brave enough, but I need to sail across an ocean just to say I've done it. I need a boat that can cross an ocean. I just need to do it. I don't know why, but I just need to do it. It's stupid. It's nothing I need to do, but I want to do it. Yeah, the hurricane went through Florida, hardly any problems. Some people died, but how things go. But yeah, that hurricane was not as big as they thought. I want to cross the Pacific Ocean one time on a boat. I'd like to cross the Atlantic and the Pacific just to say I've been there and done that. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards as my next adventure. I would like to retire and take 6 months to sail across the oceans. That'd be my retirement party. Get on a boat, sail across 2 oceans. With a cruise ship with a swimming pool. No, I want to go on a sailboat. I want to try it. I want to try it. I'm thinking about it. Anybody else got any braveness in them? No, I think I want to do it on a westerly, a UK boat. I don't want no crew. One person come with me, no problem. I can pick up a westerly for around $10,000-15,000. I'm wanting to do it on a westerly, a dual keel westerly, 31 foot. That's big enough. I've been eyeballing westerlies, and they're reasonably priced. They're boats out of the UK. This boat is 31 foot with a dual keel, and this westerly is known as the Army tank of boats. This sumbitch could go anywhere. This boat handle all your needs. What are they asking for this boat? They're only asking 20,000 euros. 19,000 euro. It's in Rockford, Essex. I trust the westerly. The problem is dumbass terrorists have got the world blocked right now. If I left the UK through the Panama Canal, I can't go around Yemen in that area now because it's too dangerous. So you would have to cross the Atlantic and too much. I'd love to have this boat. Asking price is 19. I bet you I'd pick that up for half of that. Boy, I'd love to have this. I wonder how much a month it costs to keep it in the UK. Where's the damn... I ain't going around South Africa. Dangerous. Boy, this boat, I could buy this right here and be happy with this. This somebody should do the work. Problem, you have to... Anyway, there's a thought. I like that deal there. I like that boat. Them old westerly boats out of the UK are damn army tanks of boats. They're pretty good boats. They're known to be really good. No, they're old fiberglass boats. I wouldn't cross the damn lake on a wooden boat. They're thick old fiberglass. It might fit in a container. Yeah, but shipping, I already tried that. It's too much. I may just see how much it would cost. You can find a decent inspector, or they're different from the car industry. No, you get an inspector. You don't buy any boat. Every boat, when you do the deal, based on inspection. If it doesn't pass the inspection, you get your money back and the deal's done. You don't buy a boat without an inspection. You're putting your life on the water. Yeah. Yeah, you're putting your life on the water. You have to have an inspector. Yeah, the inspectors they check everything. They do a detailed report for you. The inspector is very important. Don't you buy no boat without a real inspection. You don't want to get out in the middle of the water and figure out the hull leak, something's wrong. You don't want to get into that. An inspection is priority. I wouldn't buy any boat without a good inspector. That's number one. The damn Yemen and the damn Somali people. I wish you guys would act right. Bunch of dumbasses screwing up the world. Can't sail around the Red Sea because of these morons attacking and bombing people and pirating and robbing people. Why doesn't the world take that shit serious? We ought to blow them people. We ought to nuke them bastards all the way back to Mars. Damn Somalia and Yemen is pissing me off. They got that whole area now where you can't even think about going through there. I bet you that's killing the traffic in the Red Sea. I bet it hurts Saudi and every country in the world. That's a major shipping channel. They're blowing up ships and stuff. That's the only time the war has directly affected what I want to do. I can't go to these places because of that crap. Bunch of bastards bombing ships in the channel. They've been blowing up freighters now, jumping on them and destroying them with missiles from Yemen. You can't go that way. They're crazy. They're sending drones and missiles out to ships, blowing them up. When they pirates was bad enough, now they're just destroying the boats and sinking them. The pirates of Somalia will rob you, and the terrorists of Yemen will blow you up. That ain't worth the risk. It's really hurt shipping traffic. It's not talked about enough in the news. It's a major problem. It's a real big deal. I have no idea how they're going to solve it. This whole Yemen problem is major. Well, I guess I'm going to let you guys go. It's 11:34. It takes time. I wish they'd hurry and solve that shit. It's ruining my life. Should we go feed the camels? After 3 o'clock, I will. I don't want to go nowhere right now. After 3 o'clock, I may go to the desert. We'll see how I feel. Yeah, let's see what's going on in the world. I'm not in the mood to jump up and get ready and roll anywhere right now. Let's see who's online right now. What's this girl doing? She playing a game or chatting? Damn, she's dressed up like it's winter. I guess we could see what Melanie's doing over in Germany. Tech news. Let's look at some news. That's a good idea before we go. Thank you for the bits. Let's check it out. Let's see what's going on in the news, tech news today. There's nothing going on right now. The whole world, tech's dead right now. There's nothing happening. Tech news, we have nothing. There's nothing going on in the news. Yeah, nothing. No work tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be chilling tomorrow. I'm looking at the news. There's nothing. Nothing in tech news that's interesting. We're at a dead point in technology. Maybe next month they'll come out with something new. Technology is not moving forward like Moore's Law. It's stopped. There's nothing that, no great deals. Play PUBG Mobile on a Mac? You can. I read about this. What you have to use to play PUBG Mobile on a Mac, the Pixel phone, why you sold it? Because it didn't have 5G. The old Pixel, the 5G network wasn't compatible with the Saudi network. You actually, hold on, how to play. You have to use Parallels Desktop to play it. That's one solution. So you have to have Parallels, run Windows, and then play it from there. Parallels stink. Jane! Yeah, that's what you said, but that's what it says. That's the only thing. That's the only advice that's here. You got to use Parallels. And Jane says it's no good. You try installing Parallels, it's very laggy. Yeah, that's what Jane says. Everybody says it's not good, so maybe it's not good. Yeah, I don't know of anybody that said it worked successfully. So that's just what the internet says. I don't know. Jane has had experience, says it doesn't work good. So I would trust Jane over the internet. Joe had it on his Mac, problem all the time. See? I believe Jane, a person has really tried it. You can't believe a lot of the advice on the internet. It's usually not true. My gaming tablet's here. My gaming machine is here, and I use an external monitor, keyboard, and mouse. I don't play PUBG Mobile hardly ever anymore. I just use PC. I don't want to play mobile. I just find PC so much fun and nice. I just don't like mobile anymore. But I play occasionally. Fuck freaking internet. All right, we're stuck. My internet's just so bad here at this house. I can't never do what I want to do. It's always a problem. I'd never buy a Mac, but using a MacBook at the moment. Very bad for gaming. Yeah, it sucks. Even Linux sucks for gaming. I've tried them all. You can only game on Windows. Everything else is a waste of time. Too much work. Most things you need Windows, unfortunately. You can't do anything with damn Mac except your artwork and your regular work. But gaming, I don't know why they don't like to make gaming work on Mac. We're going to go for a game, see how it is. I'll probably get killed in 5 minutes. I'm halfway tired. I need a cup of coffee. Network lag. Well, I can't play with this. I'm stuck. Son of a bitch. Network went out. Dumbass internet. Worst internet in the planet over here. All right, folks, that's the end of the broadcast. The internet's going down. It'll be a while before it's back up. We'll see you guys later. My internet's going down. I can't do anything. It starts here, then next the broadcast will end. All right, see you folks soon. Damn internet going dead.